Hey everybody, I'm Joe, and this is Luke.
We had the awesome opportunity this week to talk with CVD, a VFX studio based in Vancouver, focusing on industry-leading stylization and compositing. CVD made great use of our smoke, fire, and dust hits in the popular CBS show Zoo.
Let's switch things over to Chris and his crew so they can tell us more about CVD, what inspires them as artists, and how they have had the opportunity to use some of our elements in their work. Guys, take it away.
Hi, I'm Chris. This is Camille, and this is Eric.
Hi.
And CVD, that's actually my initials for my name, Chris Van Dyke. And it's always been my nickname, and it just felt natural to name the company that. I tried to shift away from the bigger studios and work from home, but I quickly needed help, and people kept knocking on my door. So within the first few months, we hired about 5 people. And that's where Eric and Camille come in. They were some of the first hires. Right now we're about 10 to 12 people, and we're a pretty neat group of compositors coming from all places from around the world. We're committed and focused on our work, but we also know how to have fun. We like to play foosball and darts, and it's a good group of people. Our focus is going to be just to pursue work that allows us to flex our creative muscles, but also will allow us to have a life outside the office.
Well, I think that we're just a small group of friends that love to do what they do. I think that even at the risk of sounding cliche, Star Wars and The Lord of the Rings are movies that we all grew up with and that sort of like inspired us to start our career in visual effects. That's also a type of genre that we all feel comfortable working in, anything that has to do with space or sci-fi.
I think one of our most consistent challenges is also what's the most fulfilling too is just not really knowing the clear path to the end of a shot. You know, there's objective work, which is your prep, cleanup, and all that kind of stuff, which happens in every show. But then there's also the subjective work, which is, you know, figuring out what does an aura look like or something like that, and where we get to play with our elements library, lots of different pieces, and we get to, you know, just kind of play around and figure out how to get there.
It's uncommon to find elements that provide good resolution, and ActionVFX provide those elements, which is great because sometimes we are working on shots that are 4K, and obviously when you are using HD elements they can look soft.
Yeah, we worked on Zoo last year, and with a team of about 8 to 10 people, we did roughly about 150 shots.
I remember the shot was adding fire. Basically the client provided us a plate where there was fire on the foreground, and we had to fill the whole room with fire elements on the background.
Yeah, it was challenging at first because you know, we kind of exhausted all the elements we had internally. We tried, you know, all the different ones we had, but nothing was working as well, primarily because of the scale, and I feel like that was the strongest part about the elements we used from you guys was just the way that they were laid out. It really lined up well with the door frames and just the walls and everything.
We got a lot of different shots for Zoo, and they all needed different elements, so having the variety of elements that ActionVFX provided was great.
We also had a lot of shots where, you know, you can't really prep traditionally for how a horse is going to jump or how the animals are going to behave, so we just had to resort to roto. So rotoing creatures is pretty common, but, you know, with all the tiger hair and horse hair and all that kind of stuff, it meant quite a lot of manual like paint and extraction. So I think that was one of the biggest challenges for the show. First off, thanks for taking the time to chat with us and for your interest in knowing more about our company. We're definitely excited to share it with you guys too. And for anybody else that is following along with us, I just want to let everyone know we're moving our offices from Vancouver to North Van. So if anyone's interested in that, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to talk some more. That'll be happening in September.
If any of our viewers in the North Van area are interested in working with the talented team at CVD, be sure to contact them on their website at cvdvfx.com.
As always, be sure to visit us at actionvfx.com for high-quality VFX assets, including some great free stuff. If you have any questions or comments, as always, we're here to help.